What's up, y'all? This is Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the Elite Four battle music from Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire. Now let's drag in our MIDI, choose Fruity out with MIDI out with Fruity LSD, and let's go search that again. I need to know what my sound bank is. Sound bank 99. Okay, so let's go to track blueprints, sound bank 99, and let's play. Nice. Okay. Now we have our first channel is French horn. So let's grab our sound canvas. Call it French horn. We also have a trumpet and strings. Let's go make this SC88 Pro Map brass French horn. And then let's set the volume to be 150%. Let's go to part, edit number 1, and turn off the reverb. I'm gonna turn up the cutoff. And then we'll clone this French horn. And then we'll call it trumpet. And then we'll clone this, well, we'll make it a trumpet first. Go to brass trumpet, and then we'll go clone this and make it strings, and we'll call it strings. And now we'll go and grab all our French horn notes. Nice. There's more French horn. Control Shift. Control Shift. Control Shift. Nice. Okay, let's copy that. And let's go to find first empty and call it melody. Now let's go to the French horn, paste, Alt C. Nice. Okay, now let's grab our, let's see, trumpet notes. This one's a trumpet too. Control Shift. I think that's all the trumpet we have in this channel. Yep, that's all. Okay. Now let's put our cursor here, copy this, go to melody, go to trumpet, and paste. Nice. Okay, now we grab our strings. Control Shift. Control Shift. Control Shift. Wow, why would you not select? It just like totally doesn't select. It's annoying. Someone needs to fix this program. Okay, nice. Now this starts here, so let's copy this. Let's go to strings in the melody and paste. Okay, now we need what's it called? An envelope controller on all of these to make them really sharp. Now let's go to generators, controller, envelope controller. I'm going to try using one envelope controller for all of these things since it's all in one line. And then we'll just copy this line here to the envelope controller. And then we'll go and say, at least in the first channel, since we'll probably have more of these each of these instruments in other channels. Let's go volume 1, link to controller, envelope articulator 1, trumpet, link volume 1, link to controller, and let's not remove conflicts because it's going to register the French horn volume as a conflict. Then we go to strings, volume 1, link to controller, and let's not remove the conflicts, and then like that. Now it's all the volume is going to obey this articulator. So now we're going to make this a nice. Let's remove this release. Now let's turn each of these up to 200% and see what we get, because now it's like reducing the volume. Okay, we're having some pops here. Let's maybe should adjust this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. I like that. Yes. Nice. Okay, that sounds pretty good for now. Let's see, let's see what we've got as far as panning goes. We have some changes, all right. And now let's go to pan 1 for the strings. Paste this here. And now everywhere where the strings get used, this will be registered. Yeah, it switches a little bit. And then this is irrelevant. This is for the strings are done after this, so we don't need anything after this. It just has one switch. Okay, so then we go to trumpet, pan 1. Now this will be easy. There's only one little trumpet line, so maybe we don't even need this. We just need it to take this knob. See, now we have a little bit to the right. Nice. I heard like a pop in there. Yeah, it switches in between. It switches at the end of the note. The release switches. So let's go to strings, pan 1. Let's make that happen a little later so that we don't hear that switch on the release. Control insert. Maybe a little more. Control insert. Yeah. Nice. Love it. Okay. Now let's go to, wait, we need our French horn pan. So let's go to pan 1 on the French horn, and then paste. Now this is irrelevant, this second one here. And this is irrelevant. Now, I still hear a little weird pop in there. Maybe that's because there's no release. Sounds so far so good. All right, let's go now to volume. We have one volume dip in the French horn here. So let's copy this to the only thing is we're using the French horns volume 1 for the articulator. So let's try now going to the mainline volume and hope that doesn't impede on the later channels. Nice. Okay, I like that. Now, we have some vibrato here. And of course, some of the vibrato is missing. Let's see what we've got that would be. Ah, it's probably the same as this part here. Let's see. Let's delete this here and then paste. Wow, okay. FL Studio has terrible handling of automation. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this. Let's just paste it in manually, or like draw it in manually. So we have there we go. Okay, so this will be for the trumpet. Now let's go to collapse all this. Current project, generators, trumpet. Scroll down until we see gray. And go to the mod wheel. And then we will, let's see. let's go and make the rate for the vibrato 25. And now I want it to be a little stronger. Let's go 125%. Maybe 150. Maybe 200. Guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Ah, I'm in the wrong place. That's right, I'm in the original. Okay, so let's copy this. And let's go to melody. But I copied this to the mod wheel in the thing. Let's cut this and paste it here. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, so maybe the pop in the envelope controller can be a little less drastic. Set this to 175%. Nice. Okay. All right, so that's about the size of it. Now let's give all these mixer tracks. Okay, and then now let's drag in our defaults. Call it French horn. Nice. Nice. Call this trumpet. Now let's make a reverb bus out of a random mixer track. Dock it to the right. Call it reverb. That's not what I want. Now let's go to add a reverb plugin. Make it a Hall shape. Turn it to 12% power. And now let's make the strings have reverb. Make the French horn have reverb. The trumpet. Now the strings I kind of want to have more brightness. Nice. Love it. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. We have strings. Wow, why would you not select? Okay, that's all of our strings then, so let's copy this. Go to melody, strings, paste. Cool, now we're gonna go make this channel, well, it's already channel 2, so that's okay. But now we have to go and make channel 2 a strings. Let's go to SE88 Pro Map, Ensemble Strings. Turn the reverb off. And then we will, well, for now, we'll just move on to the next patch. We have trumpets. Okay, that's all for our trumpets in this channel. I'm gonna set my snap to be a beat. Let's copy this. Go to melody, trumpet. Nice, okay. Now let's go to select our French horns. Okay, just a few French horn notes then. Go to melody, French horn, paste. And now this all melds in with the first channel, so we can just make this the first channel, I suppose. Well, actually, it's probably cleaner to just use the second channel. All right, so that's good. Now let's go and copy this whole line. And let's clone our Fruity Envelope controller. Hold Alt and push down. And paste here. And then let's go to Project, Generators, French horn, and set volume 2 to be controlled by this envelope controller. And then we'll go to the trumpet, set volume 2 to also be controlled by this. And don't remove conflicts. Then we'll go to the strings and set volume 2 to also be controlled by this. Nice. Now we have to set set part 2 on this to be a French horn. SE88 Pro Map brass. Turn off the reverb. Turn up the cutoff. And this for this one too. Turn off the reverb. SE88 Pro Map brass trumpet. Nice. Okay, now let's go and grab our panning. We have all center all across the board. Nice. I like to see that. All right, now what do we have for our volume? We have some string fades. All the work is only on the strings, so we just need to copy this. Go to melody, strings. But it's gonna affect the strings too when we do that volume fade out. So let's see if there's another thing we can use to do, like to only fade out volume 1 and 2, maybe? No, so I would say we'll have to split up the strings for this. Let's select channel 2, shift, see? And actually, let's clone this first. Hold Alt, go down. And then we go and paste this volume to the master. Reset the volume here. And then we set instead, let's see. We have, we go Shift C to select all of our channel 2 things for the strings. And then we go here and paste it. And now we want to say that volume 2 will be of the strings will be controlled here instead. Link to controller, articulator 2, and then we want to go to the strings and remove that link. So it's not working on it for no reason. Nice. Okay, now let's check on our vibrato. We have quite a bit of vibrato here. Yeah, that's the trumpet. Trumpet is very having a lot of fun here. So now what we have here is mostly a repeat of the first part. So that's an indication that this missing information is going to be this. More than likely. Wow, okay. Now, let's copy this. Go to melody. And so we already have information on the mod wheel with the trumpet. Let's see how it, if it can kind of meld together maybe. Because this is already here. We have it at 10.5 and 13.5. Let's see what happens if we paste this. 10.5. Okay, so now this is all good. We have this here. We want this at, we want to first scale these levels to be kind of more like what they are over there. So let's scale these levels to be up here. And then we want it at 10.5. And there, oh wow, FL Studio is going to meld these together if we have them at first at the same thing. It's already at 13.5. Wow, why would you do that? Okay, so it's just going to have to stay like that. Good. Ah, but I forgot vibrato doesn't work on other channels. So let's see, maybe we can do an automatic one. Yeah, vibrato doesn't work unless it's like the other channels. So let's put an automatic vibrato on part 2. Set this to be 25. And this to be whatever. Like, we'll audition it. Let's solo the trumpets here. There we go, remove the delay. Well, we can put some delay. It does. Nice. Love it. Okay. So now we'll unsolo the trumpets. Let's turn down the saturation on the trumpets a little bit. Let's turn them up on the strings. Oh wait, that's too much. Okay, maybe they were good where they were. Okay, perfect. Now let's go. Did we catch the? Yeah, we caught them all. Caught them all. All right. So now let's move on to the next thing. We have our bass. So let's clone these strings. And let's hold Alt, push it down. Let's call this synth bass. And let's set part 1 to be a synth bass. Synth bass 1. Okay, that's getting annoying. Let's do maybe +3 cutoff, +4 resonance, and then a little bit less decay. And then for some reason I don't hear that. I think it's because I soloed something. No, just don't hear it for no reason. Not playing. Oh, because the level is somehow turned to 0. But it's still playing part 1, so I have to change my color to 1. There we go. Okay, so let's copy this. Find first empty, call it bass. And then let's Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Give it its own mixer track. Drag in our default mixer. Okay, now let's change the... Turn that down quite a bit. I want this to peak at 6. Call it synth bass. Okay, now let's make it a little bit more, maybe a little bit less cutoff. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe a little more decay. And a little more resonance, maybe? And maybe a little more distortion. Maybe a little more, bring that resonance back. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I like that. So now let's check on our, probably don't have any panning, but maybe, yeah, no vibrato or anything, so we're good on that. Now let's move on to the next thing. Hey, bro, this song goes hard. Welcome, Magnificent Kirby. Yes, it does go hard. Oh. All right. Ah. Now, we have synths. We have our regular pulse. It's ordinary. It changes once. Oh no, it doesn't change in any meaningful way. Alright, so this is all the same, so let's copy this, and let's see, what's the panning like? Panning changes a little bit. Let's go find first empty, call this synths. Paste this here. And then we'll go take our panning. And I think we have do we have other harmonies? I think so. Other pulses? Let's see. Yeah. And that's one long note, not a bunch of chopped up notes. The MIDI has it wrong. Ah, so when it's a solo, it's centered. But then whenever it's accompanied by the other channel, it's in the it's panned left. 75%. So let's go and copy this. And I think this is true. Ah, it changes to saw? What? So it does change, the MIDI just glitched on me. Okay, so let's now clone this pulse. And then, this. Nope, now it's changed on me again. This has not really any envelope that I can see. Has a little bit of release, but the sustain is all the way up. Let's make this a saw. So now this whole kind of schematic here, these arpeggios. Why is that playing now? Oh. Okay, so all of that pretty much is... Okay, this is a saw, so we'll call this a saw. Nice. Okay, now this is where the pulse takes over on the pulse has its second part. So that means we're gonna put this here, and FL Studio forgot my selection, even though I specifically told it copy this line. Wow, now it pasted it. Okay, so now this goes here, and FL Studio gives us a little space because it's mad at us or something. Dun. Okay, and now I want this. I think all of this goes to the right. Definitely this part and this part. And these are actually echoes, so we don't want that. All right. Now, Let's see. So now we'll select this. Make sure that it's spread out where there's 2 lines. Okay, and this part at the end, that one is also pan, but it's not even all the way. It's not supposed to be all the way. Let's Shift C. And now this part should be glued together because this is a MIDI glitch. Now this should go all the way to the right, I think. No, left. But not all the way. We have to like spread these out. So it's like we want this to be 75%. Okay. So now this part is just always pan to the right. So that means these should just all be right. Okay. And now this, we're gonna need a delay channel that ping pongs. No, that's reverb. Need it to ping pong. And we're going to need to go within a step. Let's put some stereo offset on it. This is going to be like full volume and not very much feedback, like 10%. Nice. Why is there still some space here? Oh, that's because the delay is going at it. So we need to gate that delay volume. Let's Control I to insert what we had. Well, let's actually insert 0. Nice, and then this saw is going to be, I think, always on the right. Or always on the left. Nice, okay. Alright, so that's good. Now let's give these mixer tracks. And let's go saw. Now let's do both of these are going to be like this. Call this saw. And this pulse. And then we'll remove the choruses. Cool. And we'll make these 15 decibels lower, quieter, because they're really loud. Nice, all right. And we have some vibrato on these too. Let's see. Just one piece of vibrato, and they're all missing from MIDI. MIDI glitches like that. I think it probably starts here. Nah, not that heavy. Wow, why would you do that? FL Studio sucks with automation. Nice, okay. So let's copy this and go to synths, go to the pulse, operator 1, pitch envelope, and then we'll go scale this down 25% to 25% because this knob is usually very sensitive, and FL Studio gives us space we didn't ask for no reason at all, so let's cut this. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now this is also the same deal with the vibrato. No changes in volume. There's some changes in volume here. Did I get that part? Yeah, but this should be glued because it is in the original. But not that part. Nice. And now let's go get our volume stuff. Okay. Go to synths, and then we'll put this into the volume. Lovely. All right. Now let's move on to this thing. We have a square wave. So let's drop in our square. Nice. Now let's go copy this over. Go to synths. Let's give this its own mixer track. And drag in the default. Disable the chorus. Call it square. Turn it down to 15 decibels. Okay, and then let's get that those echo notes removed and converted into actual delay sound. Okay, and then we'll gate them in at 33.5 and at 35.5. Okay, so now, and the timing on this delay will be 1 beat. So 4 steps. Okay, so let's go now to delay. Set the timing to be 4. Give it a little stereo offset. Give it like 75% volume. Turn the end and let's keep the feedback where it is because we want a lot of echoes. So let's turn it on. Okay, nice. Now let's just gate that out. So we only want it to be active at 33.5 and 35.5. So 75% would be right here. Nice. And then let's put 0 most of the rest of the time. Nice. Ah, but it's going to bring in echoes from the other notes, so we don't want that. We want an actual... We're going to have to put in a post delay. So that we can instead use the enabled line. Because if you try to modulate the on and off knob, you right click it and nothing happens. So that's like sort of an inconvenience with Citrus. So now let's do the same thing here. Let's make this 4 steps. And let's keep the feedback level the way it is. Turn this to 75%. Give it some diffusion, some offset. And then we will go to right click the solo on the on off knob. Wow. No, and go put here and paste this here. Now. Oh, we need more stuff than this. More time than this. So let's have it. We can make it go for like right here. Nice. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Now, none of these are like detuned or anything, right? Yeah, no. Pretty simple. All right. Okay, so that's good. Now let's go on to this. Whatever this is. Oh, it's our snares. Okay, so let's clone now our synth bass. And in the sound canvas, our drum, let's hold Alt and push it down to under the respective MIDI channel. Let's call this snare. Wow, why would you do that? Snare. And then our drums live in part 10. So let's go turn off the reverb on that. Select SC88 Pro Map Standard 3. Let's copy these snares. Then let's go find verse empty, call it drums. Paste this here. And then let's send this to part 10, Alt-C. Why is my record button on? I didn't ask for that. Nice. Let's give this a mixer track. Why would you do that? So dumb. Okay, let's turn this down a bit because it's really loud. Let's call this snare. We want this to peak at like 6 at the most. Nice. Okay. Oh, we have some claps too. Nice. And then let's give, this is going to be our timpani. Let's go to drums. And then let's clone this. And then Alt down. Let's call this timpani. And then let's go back to part 1. Now let's go make this, instead of a synth bass, strings orchestra, timpani. And then we paste this here. And now let's point this to channel 1. Nice. Now let's give it its own mixer track. Turn it down. And I want to boost the bass on this. Nice. This is our, for all intents and purposes, this is our kick drum. Turn it down to it peaks at 6. Yes, okay, let's do timpani. Call it timpani. Give it reverb. Nice. Okay, now we have all our pieces. Let's go and put it together. Remove GBM user ripper's shameless self-promotion tag. And add in our melody, our synths, then our bass, And then our drums. Nice. Now let's add a Maximus for mastering. Let's solo our bass. Now our bass is lacking, so let's see. I hear sort of the timpani and the bass equally punching through. There we go. Give the timpani a little more and the bass a little more oomph. Still lacking for some reason. Right, that's our strings. Now our bass and our bass on the bass is a little lacking. Let's see what our timpani is doing. Timpani is doing about the same, so if we both increase them about the same amount, we should get our desired result. Nice. Now let's cap this between 3 and 6. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay, now let's go to mids. Mids are too much. Let's reduce those strings and trumpets all by 6 dB. And let's reduce the mids on that synth bass. Nice, now we have more manageable mid levels. Now we can cap this at 3. And now our highs are behaving pretty well. Let's go and cap these at 9. Nice. Okay, those are looking pretty healthy. Nice. Let's take down some of the mids on the timpani. Wait, why does the strings have plus the bass? That's ridiculous. I didn't do that. Okay, let's raise these up a bit. Now I want to zero in on the bass and the bass and the bass. So let's go for an actual EQ plugin so I can see what's going on. Let's just boost the fundamental if we can. There we go. Now we can sort of hear the yeah, there we go. And the timpani as well, let's do that same thing. Nice. Now we can raise up our lead lines just a little bit more. Now let's raise the saturation on the timpani. Nice. I think the strings can come up. Nice. Love it. I want to hear the synths a little more. Maybe not that soft. Okay, now let's do A and B comparisons. Wow, all those snares sound like they're buried in there. Maybe the snare can be a little quieter. Nice. You can raise the distortion a little bit on those. And then we'll go ahead and loop it. Let's go ahead and loop that, cut off the intro. And then select the loop and Control B. And then I want to fade this out. So let's loop it again. Trim it down. And then we'll go to right click, link, no wait, no, not link to controller. Right click the master fader, create automation clip, start it here, and then put the end down here. Lovely. Nice. All right, that's good. Nice. Okay, our mids are pushing a little too hard. Nice. what headphones are you using to mix? Let's see. I am using Sony MDR 7506. You can see that. They're cheap and good. Fire. Thank you, Scratch and Sniff. I bet some people complain the square wave or saw wave is too quiet. Some people, oh, the square and saw. Well, let's find out if they're right. Let's see. No, the saw wave is fine. Ah, here's the square wave. No, the square wave is fine too. Yeah, it sounds about the same volume. Sounds good. All right. Which video was that they were complaining? Maybe I can fix it. Drums going bananas. Yes. Gotta have the drums going bananas. Get that more highs on this. Yeah. Team Aqua / Team Aqua Magma Battle Leaders. I'll check into that. And maybe update the music. Alright, let's play this till the end. Lovely. All right, so this will be on YouTube very soon. And then I'll come back with, what is next? This Steven's theme, Champion Steven. When you meet Steven, but not when you battle him yet. Oh, man. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream. And this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time. I think those digital high sounding notes are a bit quiet. Oh, the digital ones? Wait. Let's see. You mean the pulses, the synths. Those little these. Maybe let's see. Yeah, they are a bit quiet. Maybe let's raise them to about 9. Right it there at the build. Yeah, like here, you mean? Did I get it? No, at like 25 seconds? Okay. Oh, this thing. Yeah, the saw. It is a little bit bright, and there's like... Yeah, okay, so maybe all the synths should go at 9 then. Can't hear it now? It might be on your phone. But in the, let's see. So you can hear it in the original mix, but you can't hear it in this. Ah, okay, yeah. That part's a bit loud. Maybe we turn this down, because that part's a bit loud. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's just this Game Boy sound chip. Could also reduce the, take off the... Sounds great, thank you. That's why it sounds like static, yeah. Okay, I like this. I'll let it play for the rest of them, and then if nobody has any comments, we'll call that complete. More track until the emerald. Yes, 7 more tracks. Alright. What do we have? Like, Champion Steven, Battle Champion, Victory Champion, Room of Glory, Hall of Fame, Ending, the end. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Yeah, I like it. Nice. All right. What are your thoughts on the mixing of the Emerald tracks and the opinion that I sent you? I haven't, let's see, I haven't listened to all of them, but they sound very good. I've listened to a few of them. But I don't really, like, listen to these too far in advance. Like, I don't, I'm like, I'll probably I'll use it whenever the time comes, but I'm not really, like, I haven't really, like, gone through and listened to them. Because I'm like, oh, it's not time for that yet. I'm focusing on these songs first. And then I'll get to those. Can't wait for this. I've been loving my Super Metroid and Mana Bible vinyl so far. Quality is A1. Thank you, Scratch and Sniff. I'm glad. Shout out to Shahidi. Yeah. Made this all possible. All right, y'all. Well, this will be Jam and Sam signing off, and hope y'all have a great day, and we'll come back. This will be on YouTube soon, and then we'll come back with Champion Steven's theme. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming, and I'll be signing off. Until next time. See y'all.